course, there's the classic coconut halves for horse hooves. Made famous by Monty Python. My name is Tony Brewer, and I'm a live sound effects artist. So in the 90s, I was in college at IU, and I was involved in an improv theater group. And we did a live improv session every week in the basement at Collins. And one night, Richard Fish came to an improv. WFHB, the community radio station here in Bloomington, was just about to go on the air, and Rich was heavily involved in that, and also planned to do a radio theater show on WFHB.
Quiet in the hearing room. I'd better take this. Judge Roy Bean here.
We took to it immediately, had a great time, and almost immediately started producing.
A center for the care and study of the insane. Since the 1920s, this place has been known as the Hayward Sanitarium.
I was the director and executive producer. I did some voice talent and sound design and Foley work. I did a little bit of everything on that. That eventually got onto NPR Playhouse. It was distributed nationally on NPR for about 4 or 5 years. Honestly, we learned a lot of it just by experimenting in the studio, which is how a lot of sound effects and Foley work is done anyway, through experimentation. The thing that gave me the most thrill, I got to work on a Ray Bradbury piece called "It Burns Me Up." I didn't even have a lot to do in it. The sound effects were pretty minimal. But the thing that I came up with that everyone just went, wow, that's really innovative. It's set in the 40s, and it takes place at a crime scene, at a murder scene. And occasionally these reporters would show up, and they would be asking questions and taking pictures with the old old Brownie cameras. In order to replicate that, I took a bandana and I would just kind of snap it in front of the microphone so it would make that sound. And at the same time, the person up in the lighting booth would watch me, and as I snapped the bandana, she would flash the lights, the house lights. This would be for an old-time camera flash. Footsteps in Snow. This will be performed by a big box of Argo cornstarch. Oh, the thunder balloon. So a bunch of BBs in a balloon. I've got about 20 BBs here in a balloon, and if you shake it and hold up to a mic.
Is rolling. Everybody ready to slate?
The Moon and the June and the Spring.
Okay, can you get my hands here?
I got 2 hands.
Okay, this is Foley, take 1.